Time for us to talk about what is opening this week, brought to you by our friends at AMC Theaters. Now, normally we talk about half the films that are opening on Tuesday, and then we talk about the other half on Thursday. But since we're not going to be having a movie talk on Thursday because of the American holiday, we're going to talk about all the major films opening a wide release this week today. So, Ashley, what do we got opening up?
First up is the Rocky legacy film Creed. Adonis Johnson, Michael B. Jordan, never knew his famous father, boxing champion Apollo Creed, who died before Adonis was born. However, boxing is in his blood, so he seeks out Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, and asks the retired champ to be his trainer. Rocky sees much of Apollo in Adonis and agrees to mentor him, even as he battles an opponent deadlier than any in the ring. With Rocky's help, Adonis soon gets a title shot, but whether he has the true heart of a fighter remains to be seen. Next up is Pixar's The Good Dinosaur. Luckily for young Arlo, his parents and his two siblings, the mighty dinosaurs, were not wiped out 65 million years ago. When a rainstorm washes poor Arlo downriver, he ends up bruised, battered, and miles away from home. Good fortune shines on the frightened dino when he meets Spot, a Neanderthal boy who offers help and friendship. Together, the unlikely duo embark on an epic adventure to reunite Arlo with his beloved family. And finally, Victor Frankenstein. When the experiments of radical scientist Victor Frankenstein, played by James McAvoy, go too far, only Igor Strausman, played by Daniel Radcliffe, his equally brilliant protege, can bring him back from the brink of madness and save him from his monstrous creation. Mark, which of these films should audiences be looking forward to?
Well, I'm pleased to say you should actually be looking forward to all three of these movies coming out. They're very different genres, and I had the chance to see Victor Frankenstein last night, and I had a lot of fun with it. I actually enjoyed watching the movie. The Good Dinosaur is Pixar. They crush just about everything they do. I know there's going to be one scene that makes me bawl like a baby, and everything else I'll be laughing and enjoying the adventure, but the one you gotta see is Creed. And as a huge Rocky fan myself, even if you're not big into boxing films or you haven't seen a Rocky movie, this movie is so worth checking out for the performances of Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone, who could get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Imagine if you see Rocky win a statue for the 2015 Academy Awards, and the way Ryan Coogler directs Creed is unlike anything I've ever seen in a boxing movie or otherwise. You have great choices at the movie theaters this weekend. Get away from your annoying family and go to a movie theater.
Schnipp, which ones are you looking forward to the most?
I gotta say, I'm looking forward to all three of them myself. I haven't seen any of them, but like just seeing the trailer for Creed, seeing Sylvester Stallone take over the Burgess Meredith part. I mean, it's really exciting, and that you guys have all seen it.
Buff Burgess Meredith.
Way more rich Burgess Meredith for sure. But I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it. Good Dinosaur. I love dinosaurs, so this movie already, that and Pixar together, I'm ready to see that. And of course, I love Frankenstein, another Max Landis production. Victor Frankenstein in the house. I'm looking forward to all three of them, and I can't wait. It's a great weekend. I'll go on Friday. So
yeah, I'm so excited to hear you say that you liked Victor Frankenstein, because we've been enjoying the trailers, and you were a little bit negative on the trailers.
I did not like the trailer at all, but it's just one of those movies where it takes longer than a trailer to get into the tone of what McAvoy and Radcliffe are doing.
Right, and Good Dinosaur, it will not go down as one of the top 5 great, Pixar films, but I feel as close to being able to guarantee anything, I can guarantee you're going to have a good time watching The Good Dinosaur. You'll just smile and feel good the whole movie. It's just a very well done on that level, you know what I mean? So you're going to enjoy it. And I cannot wait to see Creed. Because of responsibilities, I haven't been able to go to any of the screenings yet, but I cannot wait to see Creed. I'm so excited about it. I remember I was in New York a few weeks ago. Harloff was in Philadelphia watching Creed, and I'm in New York, and my phone rings. You got to see Creed. It says, you got to see Creed. So it's like ever since then, I've been super stoked about. So that's the one for me.
You know what I'm wondering is, so you have these three movies coming out that all have big audiences potentially. What's going to happen to Hunger Games' box office take? Because it underperformed a little bit opening weekend, and now with all these options at the theaters, I hope Creed does well. I think The Good Dinosaur is going to annihilate. Maybe Victor Frankenstein sneaks up there. It's going to be a real competitive
I think Good Dinosaur is going to push Peanuts out. I think Creed and Frankenstein are going to push Spectre out. I mean, it's literally, is Hunger Games going to be number 1 is my question. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out. I don't think Hunger Games can fall out of the number 1 spot with what's coming. I mean, Good Dinosaur maybe. Good Dinosaur could maybe push it out.
I think you're looking at 60s for Good Dinosaur maybe, and maybe Hunger Games can be less than a 50% drop-off. I don't know.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight.